Hey, what's up, everyone? Not just your average Joe speaking. Before disclaimer before I start anything, I do apologize for the quality. I think if you do it full screen or even maybe some computers, it might not turn out good. But I'm hoping that the content of the video will be good enough to sway you and persuade you. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a video about when you have multiple units of the same that have the same skill. Well, if you have multiple units and you have a skill that you want to inherit out of those same units, how you should go about it, and what should you do. So my example here is I have three shares, and I want to inherit pivot onto Effie, like primarily because this will help alleviate Effie's movement problem. So the first thing you do is check the IVs of each of those units. So the first shares that I check has the minus resistance plus defense IVs. If you when you I go here in the IV calculator. So also just to keep in mind, I did that thing where I made her level 20. I went to unlock potential to check her 4-star base stats to make a good comparison for the IV calculator. So when you look at the second shares that I have here, she's actually maybe you could argue maybe the optimal one. I would argue the minus resistance plus attack one is. This is a minus speed plus attack share, so kind of close, but not quite. And yeah, it depends really what you want. And the third shares that I have is the. It was an interesting one because when I was checking her Bane and Boon, like her IVs, it actually balanced out. So whatever her Bane was also her boon. So it's similar to Pokemon, like those bashful and serious natures and stuff. Like it doesn't make them better, but it kind of doesn't make them worse in a sense. It kind of makes them like a jack of all trades, but then you rather have them like focus on a certain kind of niche. However, I just decided that I wanted to keep the neutral one and I wanted to keep the minus 3 plus attack one, and I'm gonna sack the minus resistance plus defense shares. I mean, ideally I didn't, but I needed to. I thought improving Effie was a lot more important than keeping all the shares. she's my she's my favorite character from Awakening, so it was a little tough. She's kind of funny here. I mean, she's a little scarier, but that's how it is. So here I'm trying to be efficient, so I'm contemplating what other skills to give other than pivot. I was like, I might as well get the attack plus one and the fortified defense. I was like, fortified defense I might as well get. I have an open C slot, and it's not like anything's there. I couldn't get it though, because Effie's reached level 40, and grinding for SP has been really difficult. But she does have pivot now though, like, but that was tough. Like, it was important for the armor allies 10th stratum challenge thing. Anyways, yeah. So that's everything. Thank you for watching, and later days.